What's up, y'all? This is Big Iz, and we're going to talk about last game. You know, the Aces and the Fever. And the reason why I made this video, and I state that Christie Sides is a genius. And the reason why I say this is because you have all these CC fans, right? That think they know basketball, right? And they really think Christie Sides was the fault of this game. And these people don't know that she's playing the long game. All right? In reality, this game didn't matter. So Christie Sides was basically practicing versus the Aces. Did the Fever want to win? Yes. Because they wanted to tell the league that they could beat every team in the WNBA. But was it necessary to win? No. Because we're stuck at the 60. So in reality, the game didn't matter. So why would Christie Sides show her hand to Connecticut? Because that's the team most likely we're gonna play in the first round. Connecticut or Minnesota. So why show your hand? People get mad why at the end of the game she drew a play, even though she was the second option, she drew a play for Aaliyah Boston. You really think she's going to draw a play for Aaliyah Boston in the playoffs, down 3, and give her the option, 28% from the three-point range? You really believe that, fellas? You guys are so stupid, man. I swear to God, man. These CC content creators sometimes are so dumb, man. So dumb. They treat, listen, every team in the WNBA, when they play the Fever, it's game 7. All right? They're going to show their hand and everything. Okay? And let me tell you why they show their hand. Everybody knows the Fever love to run the fast break. Right? So guess what Becky Hammond did? She made sure, she told her team, when you shoot that ball, everybody run back. Guess how many offensive rebounds the Las Vegas Aces had yesterday? They had one more than me. I'm sitting down. They shot 32 for 70. That means they missed 38 times and got 1 offensive rebound. You know why? Because Becky told her, once you shoot, you run back on defense to make sure the Fever don't run their fast break. Showing her hand. And that's the greatest thing that happened because it makes the Fever work on their half-court offense. Did they show everything in the half-court offense? No. Because I didn't see the double floppy. I didn't see the elevator. There's a lot of things that Fever didn't show, right? Of course, they're going to run their pick and roll because that's what they do. You know, it don't matter. You can run in a pick and roll, it's like 10 different options, all right? So why run the fast break on every play like they like to do when they know it doesn't matter if they win or lose? Let them play from the half court to see what they could do so they could bring that into the playoffs. Okay? If you notice, CC ran a lot of off-ball actions. It's because they want to see what they could do in the playoffs in case Carrington guards CC and lock her. So now they could run another offensive set and make CC run off-ball. But you guys don't understand that. You guys are so stupid. You guys treat every game like it's game 7. It's not. I don't get it. You guys are so upset. You want her fired. For what? What's the difference if she won or lost yesterday? This is not the playoffs. They're not going anywhere. They're stuck at the sixth spot. Guys, these people are so slow. Like, Jesus Christ. I couldn't even believe, like, I watched like 4 or 5 different CC content creators last night. And The one guy that I don't watch no more, I haven't watched in like 2 months, but for some reason, I just had to watch, like, I just wanted to watch what Black and White Sports said. So I clicked on his channel for the first time in 2 months. Makes me sick. I had to write in the comment, you're a dummy. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. You want her fired for what? Because she ran a play for Aaliyah Boston? Who could actually shoot the ball? It was a wide open corner shot. You can't get a better shot than that. So you want Kelsey or Cece to do an off-balance three-point shot? A contested three-point shot? Instead of Aaliyah Boston, who's wide open in the corner? The shortest three-point line in the court, because the corners are short, it's only 20 feet. And we all know Boston can shoot from the outside. How you think CC got 1/3 of her assists? By picking a popping with Aaliyah Boston. People are so slow, I swear to God, yo. So slow. And another thing, what's great about this game, these two games showed what playoff defense is. I wanted to see how many times CC got fouled in yesterday's game. So after the game, I rewind the game. And I rewind the game. I saw the game 3 times. Jackie Young fouled CC 33 times. 33 times. But the Aces got the best whistle in the league. But that's okay. I take that. I take that. CC now knows what playoff basketball looks like in the WNBA. You're not going to get the calls. She's in third. To me, it's the top 3 players that don't get the calls. Aaliyah Boston is 1. Kennedy Carter is 2. CC is 3. For some reason, the league lets her get hit all the time while she's off ball, while she gets the ball. She's the only person I know that could drive straight to the basket and get bumped. And there's no call. Aja Wilson, you breathe on her, and that's a foul. And let's talk about Aja Wilson. I was mad at the Wednesday game, the first game, because I kept saying to myself, why does no team in the WNBA double team Aja? Why? Prove to me that she could play through a double team. Now, this is why I love Christie Sides. Christie Sides said after the game, oh yeah, we're going to change things up in the second game. She said, I can guarantee it. I said, all right, cool. Let's see. Aja got double teamed 60% of the time. Couldn't do nothing. Don't know what to do with the ball on a double team. She's terrible at it. Terrible. And I'm the one that said, listen, I'd rather let Chelsea Gray or Stokes beat me. Prove it to me that Chelsea Gray could beat me. Or Stokes. Or maybe or Kelsey Plum. Make them show me that they could beat me. And that's what they did, and I respect her. Did they made a couple of mistakes? You know, Kelsey Plum wide open for the three-point shot. People down 2 with 1 minute to go. Yeah, that's a mistake. But you know what? Anybody but Aja. Anybody but. Prove to me that defense worked. Listen, you got to think about this. You got to think about this. They held the Aces to 78 points. And you have CC, Kelsey Mitchell, and Alyssa Smith, and Dantas. 4 of the worst defensive players on the team. And held the Aces to 78 points. Do you understand how great of a defense that was? How great of a game plan that was for Christie Sides? The reason why we lost, we didn't score as usual points. You got to blame the offense. for this game. You can't blame the defense. Everybody keeps saying, oh my God, Kane Clark is the worst defensive player in the history of the life and blah, 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 blah. We held the Aces to 78 points. I don't care what Kane Clark did on defense. It's a team sport. We held them to 78. What, you want her to lock her man down, give up no points, but the team give up 90? You fucking idiots. Learn the game. Learn the game. Jesus Christ. Now remember, it's a 40-minute game. So when people want CC to shoot 25 times, it's too unrealistic. So it's only a 40-minute game. She's not going to shoot 25 times, but let's get that through your score. And plus, she's a team player. This is not Iowa. It's no Kelsey Mitchell in Iowa. It's no Aaliyah Borst in Iowa. She has to share the rock. Has to. That's why she's the perfect player for Indiana. She don't have an ego. She know who she's playing with. Her IQ is up here. And then you got people like Foulon talking about Kelsey Plum is better. Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum gets wide open shots. Are you really comparing her job compared to CC's job? CC, in 30-year games, CC probably been open 3 times the whole year. Kelsey Plum gets open 10 times a game. Stop comparing Kelsey Plum to CC. I'm insulted. Stop. Jewel Lloyd. Listen, this is CC bad year shooting. She's still shooting 41%. Jewel Lloyd, who don't get double teamed, who got a super team, she's shooting 36%. Are you serious? You serious about this? Clear Copper. They have a person down low named Brittany Griner that gets double teamed every time she touches the ball. Every single time she touches the ball, she gets double teamed. And they still got Natasha Cloud. They still got DT. They got Cunningham that shoots the 3-ball. And Copper's not even shooting better than CC. And remember, this is CC bad year. Listen, this is how great CC is by her standards. She probably has the top 3 rookie year of all time. And this was still a below average year for CC. That's how great she is. All right? She just started this. In 2 or 3 years, she's going to dominate the WNBA. Dominate. And another thing I love about Christie Sides, I think she spoke to CC and said, listen, we're on the 6th spot. You don't need to shoot as many threes. Let's work on your mid-range and floater. Your mid-range and floater. So if you notice, she's shooting much more mid-range jump shots. She's shooting much more floaters now. Remember, she used to shoot. Her shot attempt was like, at one point, it was like 70% threes. That shit dropped big time. Now she only shoots probably half or a little bit less than half her attempts or 3-point attempts. Because she's working on her game. This is when you work on your game, when the game doesn't matter. This is when you work on your game. This is why Christie Sides is a genius. But these people don't, these CC content creators don't understand. They're, I call them bots. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, I guess they want viewers and they don't want to talk bad about CC. Listen, I love CC. She's by far my favorite player in the WNBA. By far. But CC made a couple of mistakes at the end of the game. No, she made one big mistake. One big mistake. Actually, two. 72-70. And they did a switch CC. Aja was guarding CC. As everybody knows, if you know basketball, Aja is terrible in guarding the perimeter. Terrible at it. You can just look at what Kelsey Mitchell did to Aja last year. Put her on the floor a couple of times. Like, she's bad, like really bad. Interior, she's great, but she could have blew past Aja, just like she did when she got the steal. Like, Aja was 10 yards ahead, and CC still passed her and got the layup. Aja's terrible in space. So she could have just drove down the lane and kicked it. Or AB had the steal. She could have just anti-passed it to AB for a layup. But she wanted to be the hero and shoot a 35-foot shot over Aja and bricked it. Yes, I understand AB was down low against a guard, and you thought she probably could have got the offensive rebound, but it didn't. So that's one. And the second one was when Plum hit the three. So they was going to double team the driver, and Mitchell and CC had to rotate. Mitchell rotated, right? Even though I don't think she need to. AB was there, but fine. She rotated. And Jackie Young threw it to Plum. Now, CC was in the middle. CC, even though Gray had a better game, Plum is a better three-point shooter. So what CC did was she faked to go to Plum and went to Gray. Why? Why? Go to Plum. Let Chelsea Gray shoot the three. Let her shoot. She's not good at it. She just had a good game yesterday. Listen, what people don't understand, when people play the Fever, that's their game 7. All right? You see Chelsea Gray in all these other games? She does nothing. No, she does nothing. She's averaging 7 points a game. She does nothing. But when you play against a pack house and you're playing against CC, oh no, you make sure you rest that night and you're real hype about the game. Okay? Jackie Young guarding her 94 feet. This is why Jackie Young had 2 bad games. She has no legs. She has no legs in her shot. She's guarding her all game long. Great. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I said, listen, Jackie Young is done because she's guarding CC. She's not going to do nothing on offense. You got Gray, who's an average player now. Aja that can't handle the double team. And you got Plum. If the whole league studied, but you know what? The whole league don't have CC. So Jackie Young is not going to play 94 feet. So she's not going to get tired. But still, if you want to beat the Aces, you follow the Fever game plan. You double team her and you make Aja make the decision. She's not good at it. She averaged 2 assists a game. She's a nut this year. She's shooting 22 times a game. Think about it. She's only averaging 14 shots a game. Aja's averaging 22 shots a game. She's a pure nut. Make her a passer. Make her make the decision. She's not good at it. And this is why I said, listen, Aja is going to be the MVP this year. But in 2-3 years, it won't even be close. CC will be so much superior to Aja. It won't be funny. Aja, enjoy your last MVP year. Enjoy it. Because when CC averages 22 and 10 next year, the MVP won't come close. So, yeah, to all my CC fans, get a grip, please. The guys are dumb, man. Like, please, stop worrying about these regular season games. What matters is next Sunday. Game 1 in Connecticut or in Minnesota. That's what matters. These next 2 games now doesn't matter. The only thing, if I was Christie Sides, I make the starters play 20 to 25 minutes for the next 2 games. Okay? And at the Wings game really means nothing. Now, the Mystic game, the Mystic's going to treat that game like a playoff game. So if you want to play your starters 30 minutes that game, all right, fine. I understand. You know, that would be great practice. That would be great practice. The Mystics. Because they're fighting for their lives. Right now, they got the HC over the sky. So, but yeah, that's about it. And I can't wait for the playoffs. I really can't wait for the playoffs. All right, y'all. Later.